Welcome back to the channel. We're going to get straight into the action on this video. So as you can hear, there's a rattling or ticking sound going on with the car, and I'm troubleshooting it, and I'll show you what I find. We're also going to cover my test and tunes in preparation for SGMP Ford Festival. New stuff. Where's the old one? This is the old one. See, it was kind of blown out on both sides, so yeah. So as you can see, the exhaust gaskets were blown out. These were the exhaust gaskets that came with the American Racing headers kit. I did not decide to reuse the OEM ones for some reason, so I definitely learned a lesson here. I put in these copper gaskets. So I had to pull the water pump off the car. I'm not sure if you can see it on here, but you see all in here how the valley was wet. Well, VMP on their instructions with the 10 rib bracketry installed, they tell you only need 3 out of the 4 water pump bolts because of the bracketry. Well, I finally got tired of this leaking, so I decided to do some preventative maintenance and measurements. And it turns out with the ERP bolts, it does clear. So I'm gonna put all 4 bolts in. I just wanted to pull the water pump to make sure the water pump was still good and the O-ring was okay. And then I'm gonna put this back on the car and then tighten it up, torque it down, and then wait for my bolts to come in here because I lost the bolts. Actually, I'm gonna get all new bolts. So I think I'm at a good stopping point for now. But yeah, I'm gonna put silicone on the face again, like I did before, just a little bit, and then put it back in, and that's it. I'm also putting a 170-degree thermostat in the car. Just had a little bit of concern about cooling on the car, and that's about it. I'm probably gonna change oil and whatnot. I drained all the water out. The water looks fine, so car is in pretty good condition, I guess, with just this minor setback, and it'll be up in no time. Hopefully the next clip will be running, or me putting this back together. Also, I got the car back together. We look down here, the water pump looks much better, seat into the block, no longer leaking. I did a small operational test yesterday of it. It was good, no leaks, no smoke or anything, so we're good. I'll fire it up probably right now just to kind of burp the cooling system a little bit more. And yeah, that's about it. Gotta do an oil change on the car still, and then spark plugs, do a small little tune-up on it, and then I'm basically ready to start hitting the track again this season, so let's make it happen, I guess. Got the car loaded up on the trailer, going to our first test and tune and track outing for 2025. That's my buddy John. Thank you for driving. So we're gonna take the car out to Atmore today, which is a little 8th mile track close to me, and see what it does. I did make some suspension changes because, as you can tell, the wheel gap is smaller now, so I lowered the spring perches in the rear to make that wheel gap better so it transfers the weight better. And then we're just gonna dial in the tamer and dial in the suspension, because last time we took the car was to South Georgia Motorsports Park where it ran a 940 at 150, and this is the 8th mile track, so we're just trying to get some data on the car and improve on that front half, because it was a 146 60 foot last time, and we're just trying to better that and, you know, drive this car better. All right, what you think the car's gonna do, Mr. John? 430. 430s. No, sir, not in this trim. But we'll see y'all at the track.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what this track's gonna do. Alright, y'all, just made my first pass. Did a 6.2 and 116, 151, 60 foot. I don't have my draggy on me. The car still wadded up the tire, so I'm gonna put a little bit more air pressure in it now, going up to 17.5 PSI, and that's about it. Data log looks great, happy with it. I'm glad to be back in the seat. So I had it threw me for a scare when I launched it, but you know, I shifted it at fucking 8K every shift, so it was good. Yeah, I'm gonna go back out there and do another pass in a little bit. Take the L. Hitting the burnout a little longer. Yeah. So you shook the tires off the line. Alright. Were you pulling on him or was he pulling away? Just lost the race. Time to put some belt to ass now. You know, we got some belt slips, so we're gonna fuck them up with this now. Old on the bottom, new on the top. That shit's all wallowed out. Gotta get the new shit, you know? You heard? okay. I did a 150 60 foot this time, 4-1 330, and then it got a little squirrely on the top, so I got out of it because I didn't want to put my shit in the wall.
Yeah, we saw it getting loose. I was like, "Woo, shit!"
So,
you'll see in the video.
Yeah, you know, driving on slicks, that's what you gotta do. Until I make the switch to radials, this is what I gotta deal with.
Yep.
It's better, but still Ford.
Yeah, it's still Ford.
There we go.
How you feel now, Phil?
That was a PB.
PB? Hell yeah! Don't show it! Don't show it!
Craig, what's the name of this car?
Blue waffle
Blue Waffle.
and blue wahoo. I don't know. What do you call yours?
I don't know. Some people call it Bruja, some people call it Fen 50. I don't know.
Fen 50.
Yeah, I don't know why, but that's just what they call it, you know? But successful day at the track, ran a PB in the car. I'm really happy. Great crew out here, Craig, Taylor, and John, and Justin. Everyone helping me today, you know, I really appreciate it.
So at this point, this is a different day. I believe it's the following weekend, and I go to Mobile Dragway. I'm just trying to get some data on the car because I didn't feel like my test and tune was effective enough in Atmore, because I think I only did a 145 or 143 60 foot. So this is my Mobile Dragway experience. However, at this point, the difference between Mobile and Atmore is pretty significant at this point, because you'll see in the next clip on how the car is launching, and it seems like it's rolling over the tire almost, and it's very frustrating that I have the slick on the car, which is what it needs, and it's not working. So that was my first pass at night. I did a 1.91 60 foot, which then went to a 7.9 in the 8th at 94 miles an hour. You can see it was pretty squirrely. It was kind of sideways. It didn't launch good. It hopped. So we made a tire pressure adjustment. We adjusted the 2-step RPM, and we're about to go hit it again.
Thank you.
So I had to go to the tower for that pass, of course, and the pass was not really that good either. It did another 1.9 360 foot, and then it did a 7.0 in the 8th at 112. So top end was there, like I said. It felt really good on the top end, but it just ain't hooking. So that's just something I gotta tackle.
Get back in line. They're not gonna make you. They're not gonna let you make another pass. You should turn it down. Turn the lead down.
Okay.
Is the car hot?
Well, I don't think so. Oh yeah, it's hot.
Is that? All right. Let it cool off then. Fuck it. Let it cool off.
It almost stuck it.
I know.
I think you need to lower the two-step ahead.
That's what I was thinking. I think it's too much.
That, but it still need to tighten it up the rear too.
That
was way better though.
Yeah.
It didn't fucking start to like, it actually move.
So like you heard my buddy Cole saying before, they were about to close the track down, and I get into the staging lanes and all of a sudden it starts to drizzle. So we're trying to hurry up, get this pass off in time to get some data on the car. We're really just looking for 60 foot. Like I could really care less about making a full 8th mile pass, but this is what happened.
Alright, so as you can see, it started raining. That's the end of the testing tune for me. I only made 2 passes. Not so good passes, but you know, I think we're going in the right direction with the car. The surface didn't seem to be there today. Atmore at the end of the day was much tighter track, and I think the car likes it up there a lot more. So, you know, that's racing, and I guess that's it. Next time you'll see me is at South Georgia Motorsports Park at the Ford Festival. See you then. Thank you for watching. Obviously, we're back at the garage now. Test and tune it. Mobile didn't go too well. Only got 2 passes in, but apparently you're supposed to have a car dialed in 2 passes. So, you know, that's racing, I guess. I didn't get it dialed in because I probably suck. But, you know, it's just a stick shift car. You know, you're going to say I suck, but then you have a fucking automatic. Alright, so enough of that. Let's get these spark plugs out and get the new plugs in there. I'm sticking with NGK6510 still on the car. We go into a different gap, and that's mainly it for preparation for SGMP and putting the engine diaper back on. So I'll probably do that today as well. But let's go get into the maintenance.
So I got the plugs out the car. I'm going to show you what they look like right now. So this is the number one. Actually, I'm going to record this on my phone. This ain't good, but yeah, all the plugs, they look fine. They all look the same. They don't look like they're burnt up or whatnot. Timing mark is good on the strap. So gonna put the new NGK 6510s in, and the plan for them, since I'm gonna pulley down just slightly, still on, you know, the blower, I'm gonna go to 20 thousandths gap on the 6510, and then that's kind of the limit of the plug. And we're gonna see if my fuel system can handle it, because I'm probably gonna be out of injector at this point also, but we're gonna find out. So yeah, let's get these plugs in. So I forgot to video me installing the plugs, but putting in the NGK 6510s is just like any other spark plug in a Coyote. You gap it to 20 thousandths and you put it in. So one thing I did want to talk about is at Atmore, I did run a personal best in the 8th. Super happy about that. The car does do wheelies, paperclip wheelies at that, when it does hook up, which is good, you know, because it doesn't matter if it's a paperclip or a bumper dragging wheelie, but you know, I'm extremely happy with the way the car is coming around. However, it's not perfect yet, and that's what I still got to work on. I also got my new tow rig. My 3rd gen Ram is no longer with me no more, so I got this 4th gen Mega Slab, so I'm definitely enjoying it. And now I want to talk about the GCA stick shift shootout on May 3rd, 2025. Come on out there. We got an H pattern stick shift class, no strain gauge. All the rules are listed in this flyer. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, just message me on social media or on this video. I'll get back to you and we'll try to get you in the car count. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, which is my SGMP Ford Festival experience, and I hope to see you at the GCA Stick Shift Shootout in May. See you out there. Thank you for supporting. Have a great day.